We're Voivod, and you're watching Reality Check TV.
We gone back to the first time in over 10 years, the mighty Voivod here. What's up, guys?
Hello, how's it going?
Yeah, it's my Snake. It's the first time we've actually officially had Snake on Reality Check TV.
Oh, great.
Yeah, yeah, now you're the new guy, Chewy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on? So how come you haven't been back to the Bay Area in 10 years?
Oh, well, we've been busy, especially in Europe. Of course, since Piggy passed away, we had to kind of rebuild the band. And since then, when we got Chewy in the band and Blackie back in the band in 2008, since then we've been touring a lot, but mostly in Europe. Couple of tours in the U.S., but mostly in the East Coast. And now we're here.
Of course, you guys are on the eve of releasing a new album very soon. So
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, the new album's called Target Earth, and it's going to be released in January 22nd, I think. And we, yeah,
You know,
if
the end of the world
doesn't happen.
doesn't happen. Yeah, so hopefully.
Yeah. And yeah, it's something we're really proud of. We put a lot of effort into it, and we got back to our root, let's say. And Chewy did a great job. And
Thank you.
Yeah. Of course, Michelle knows all about Reality Check TV. Been on many times. Away the Thunder Machine.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
I'm
So
very
to see
good.
you again.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Hello.
So tell me, Chew, how'd you get hooked up with Voivod? Give me a brief synopsis.
I'm a fan since I'm 11 or 12 years old. First show I went to, metal show I bought was Killing Technology. First metal album I bought with my own money. So I'm a fan since a long time, and you know, I've listened to every album over and over and over and over again. And at some point in 2008, I had a call from Michel, and well, it's long story short.
Yeah, well, at this point, Snake and I didn't really know what to do because, of course, Piggy had passed away and we were still mourning, and we had a couple of years hiatus, and eventually we got antsy to go back and play music, and so we in 2007 we had seen Chewy and Blackie together on stage. Snake and I, we were in the crowd watching them playing a medley of Voivod with other members of other bands from Montreal, and I think this was to celebrate the 25th anniversary of metal in Quebec. And anyhow, we were very impressed. And in 2008, when we decided to sort of do this one show in Montreal, a big festival with Iron Maiden and Motley Crue and a bunch of people, it's called Heavy MTL. And so we found Chewy and Blackie, and it was only supposed to be one show. But then the word spread around. It went really well, that show. We were really scared of, we didn't know what to expect, and it went really well. The crowd loved it, and so next thing we know, we are invited to play the Monsters of Rock in Calgary with Ozzy and Judas Priest, and then Japan with Testament, and it just kept rolling. And we never stopped really.
It's been 5 years and a new record now. So.
Like 3 albums with Jason Newsted and only 1 Bay Area show, or 2 Bay Area shows actually. Yeah. So Jason's out and Blackie's back, huh?
Yeah, well, I guess it's just circumstances. It just happened that way. Of course, we were more focused on Europe. Metal is really happening there too, and you know, it's just happened that way. And but we're glad to be here tonight.
So what happened with Voivod? You're not with Voivod anymore.
Nope, 3 records. You know, second one or the third one posthumously after Piggy's passing. So they're going strong. I mean, as soon as Blackie decided to step back in, as a giant fan, I'm just going, hell yes. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, there was no argument from me whatsoever. So I also found it hard to try to figure out playing without Piggy in that band. That's really what it was for me. That's what was a special part for me, is learning from him, because I learned from him all the time.
Right.
And so that was just kind of too sacred for me to even change it. And since those, you know, Blackie comes back in, they're brothers, they go back in for the closest to the original band that we can have Voivod. That's what I want.
Ever since you've been back in the band, I've been so thrilled, because I was heartbroken when you left Voivod. Even though they did some really good music with Eric Forth, I missed you so much. And now Blackie's back, and both of you. I mean, what did you do during your hiatus?
Well, I did many things. You know, I had a restaurant for a while.
You never cut your hair, I see.
Yeah, well, no. But yeah, I did a few projects with other musicians too. But after a while, I got bored, you know, and music is part of my life, and I realized that I needed it to survive somehow, and you know, and the opportunity for me to come back happened once, and I took the chance to get back in the band, and you know, since then we've been pretty busy, and it is good to be back too.
What was Blackie doing during his hiatus? I mean, he's not here to talk.
Well, he moved to the West Coast in Vancouver. He did a lot of music for avant-garde dance troops, and he had an internet business running he still runs it actually, and so he kept pretty busy. He moved back to Montreal maybe in the early 2000s, and so we kept, you know, meeting on the street, and we actually, when he was on the West Coast, and we kept meeting up anyway, because we played in Vancouver and he came to the shows, and so we were sort of in touch, and I know that he never really stopped being very busy, so and even now, like, we all play in Voivod, but we all have our own thing as well going separately. So we are pretty busy people.
book coming out, I understand, of Voivod?
Actually, there's a book of my art that's been out since 2009. But there's a whole story of Voivod in there also. But there's a movie being made by Sam Dunn. Yeah, it's great, and he's been working on it for I believe since 2007. But he's been so busy doing everybody, so we're trying to finish it. You know, it's a matter of also gathering enough money to edit the whole thing, because there is 30 years of footage, so it's going to be great.
Where people go get more information about Voivod?
Oh, Voivod.com, voivodfan.com, voivod.net. There's a Facebook page, so there's plenty of info. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much. So good to see you guys again.